Hey, what's up, guys? So, some of you guys might be wondering, James, what in the hell are you doing with that grill denser? Well, let me tell you about it. So, this was a perfect grill denser that was in Krystal. And when I was getting ready to work on the air conditioning on Trisha, I tried to find one of these. And you know what I got? I got a big fat nothing. I got a unavailable. I got a no, not in stock. I got a nope, can't get one. I got a nope, we don't make it anymore. And so I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take this out of Krystal, because Krystal's going to be another year or so, and I want the air conditioning and Trish to work. So I got to work on this, and guess what happened? I dang twisted off the fitting. So you're probably wondering, what the hell are you going to do about that, James? There's 1,000 of these out there that have twisted off fittings because nobody ever puts any lube on there when they put it together. And the answer to that's pretty simple. I am going to take one of these fittings that I bought, and I'm going to clean this tube up, and I'm going to put one of these ends on. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, James, you're crazy. That's never going to work. And you're probably right, but I'm going to do it anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this tube off square. I'm going to polish it up really nice. And I bought something that you guys have probably seen a million times on the internet. And that's that, you see the little memes on Facebook where somebody's got a, they got a tin can and it's got a hole in it, and they heat it up with a torch, and then they melt this rod on there, and it's a magic miracle welding rod. I have some of that magic miracle welding rod. And I'm going to test. I'm going to try and weld a piece of that magic rod to this broken tube here. Now look, I've got about 3 fittings. I've got about 10 inches of tube. So I can try 3 times and still be able to use this if the third one works. But we're going to try and get it right the first time. One of the things that makes a condenser not break is having this piece right here. This piece is just an aluminum bracket, and while the fitting goes in the bracket and then it closes down over it, and that keeps it from vibrating all over the place. We're not going to have one of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this one up. I'm going to get a piece of sheet metal, and I'm going to weld it to that, and I'm going to weld the fitting onto that sheet metal. So now I guess the only thing that I really need to do is figure out which one of these fittings is the right size. So let me get after that, and then we'll get this squared up. I'll let you watch that. We'll square it up, clean it up, weld it up, and stick it in. What do you think? All right, let's get after it. Anyways, let me introduce you to this. It's by CRC. It's called Coil Cleaner, and you see right there it says air conditioning and refrigerator condensers. And that's how you clean these. And you just use a little Scotch-Brite, a little bit of coil cleaner. Now this stuff is it's toxic, and you want to not breathe it. And while you're cleaning this stuff, you're going to be going, hey, James, that smells an awful lot like electrical contact cleaner that you can get from any auto parts store. And I'm not even gonna deny that. It probably is exactly the same stuff. But I'm just going to use a little bit of coil cleaner, and I'm going to do a little inside, a little outside, a little upside down even, and then I'm going to get a little file. I'm going to clean that up just a fuzz. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
For that chocolate-coated ice cream, loaded big and thick, no room for sticks. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Just a few more clucks.
So we're gonna come around this tube. So this condenser is clogged. So we will be using some coil cleaner and some compressed air. And we will be cleaning that puppy out. And we're going to spray it all up in our eyes. And then we're going to whine because it sucks. So we're going to see, now that's one of the problems. I don't know how they use the same size tubing with the next size up fitting. You know what I mean? It's almost like, oh, I know what we need to do. We're going to have to flare this. I bought a special tool. Let me get it. So here's the tubing expander. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. You just stick it in the end and you expand it out. So that's what we're going to do. See, because the next size up fitting. So these are number 6, these are number 8, and these are number 10. And so it's too big for this tube. So what we'll do is we'll come inside of this tube with this expander, and we'll very gently, let me move you in here to where you can see me. I see some 38 special there on the ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a little bit of a squeeze and a turn and a squeeze and a turn and a squeeze and a turn. And the idea is to not split this tubing, but get it, oh, I split it. I sure enough did. Now, I don't know that that's a huge deal that I split it, because we're going to weld it anyways, right? But it could become an issue. Let's cut it off again. So we cut it off. We trim it out. And then we air it up. And then we just clean the burr off the outside, right? All right, so this time we're going to be a little more gentle. We're going to put the fitting on, and then we're going to expand the tube into the fitting, and maybe that'll keep it from splitting. And then once that fits, it ships, you know what I mean?
There's a tool for everything.
There is. Everything has a tool, and every tool has a specific job. Now, I'm just not sure. You know, they've got it expanded right out into the cup, but I don't have that ability. So I think what I do is I just pull this out and then square it up, and then just goober that thing up with some weld, I guess. Hey, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Just jumped in the truck and showing these people this button we got here.
Nice.
Everybody say hi to James. He's on the phone here.
Hey, what's up? So you got,
I was telling about this button here.
Right?
Because this is going to be my new turbo button. If the truck is having issues, I'm just going to hit that. That way, if I need to blast off, I can.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's the only way to fly. So what are you working on today?
Oh, well, I changed shocks out. dual sending unit got it going. So now we're good on that.
Right.
And just hanging out, doing some other things around here.
Nice.
You know it is. We're busy.
Right. Same. Yeah, man. I got up on the roof of Tricia and got the old dirty stuck air horns working, and now I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to repair my grill denser. You know, I twisted off the line. I got some new lines, and I'm gonna fix and weld that on. See how that goes. You know, you can't get those things anywhere. You know.
Yeah, I know. You got to fab most of the shit for this old stuff.
Right. What do you
about the shirt I'm wearing out there? Are these going to be available anytime for anybody that might want one?
Well, so the way I thought we'd do it is, you know, Jessica makes the shirts and she makes they're not pop sockets because that's somebody else's brand, but you know, the buttons for the back of your phone, she makes those. And the thing is, she doesn't want to make a huge inventory. So if people want them, you know, they want to call or, you know, send me a message, say, I want one of those. It'll be a pre-order. You know, they'll get made that week and shipped out. It won't be anything we have on hand, but if if anybody wants them, we'll for sure make them.
Right on.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey man, let me ask you something. Have you had to do any front end work on either one of your trucks, like tie rod ends or kingpins or anything yet?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to source the parts, and you know, like you just said, nothing is available at Kenworth.
Well, when I know a guy that had to get one done on his truck from the shop that I go to, and they said they had to order the stuff from Oklahoma, somewhere over there, and it took like 2 weeks to get them.
Okay.
So that might be something. You basically got to look online through Google and see just who has them, if you can get the part numbers and stuff.
Right. That makes sense. Right on.
Yeah, I just figured I'd give you a couple real quick and see what was going on, show off this button and stuff.
Right on, brother. Yeah, I'm waiting to see those shirts come in the mail, man. As soon as I get them, we'll be in them and in the truck.
Right on. Hopefully they'll come tomorrow. If not, I'm sure they'll be there Monday. But I put this shirt on. My wife said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm gonna wear this shirt. I'm gonna get ready to call home and see what's going on." And she's like, "You can't get that thing dirty." And I'm like, "I know."
Right. Yeah, we just finally got Krystal out, got the wheels on, got it waxed up, and took some pictures to make some Krystal shirts. The first ones that we made, the cab was up and the shading was all horrible and they just looked like trash. But you know, we'll have some Krystal shirts available pretty soon. Maybe I'll pop you one over there.
Right on,
man.
I'll probably get a handful of the Frankenstein shirts made, and once I do, I'll let you know.
Oh, all right. Right on, dude. Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, I'll let you get back to work because I know you're busy, man.
All right, brother. You too, man. Take it easy, huh? All right. We'll see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will see you.
We'll see you, brother. Bye.
See ya.
All right. So now how do I use this shit, Roger?
Oh, it's just flux.
Avoid contact with skin. So I'm going to put it on with my finger.
Don't you have a bunch of acid brushes?
Yeah. They're in a box.
They're here.
You know what, man? You can look for lots of stuff up in this shop.
I mean, like, to be helpful.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'm going to do a little heat first, just to get it warm. And you guys are watching this, right? So I'm just going to... Uh-oh. This bottle is out. Okay. Now that we've got some operational equipment, I'm just going to heat this up. And now you're not going to want to touch this after I get it warm. So we're going to want to warm it up just a fuzz. And then we'll put a little bit of this flux on there, this super alloy flux. And we're just going to take a little bit. Oh, it's a powder. Oh, it's a powder.
143.
Just a little powder. That's a little weird, right? And so we don't want that to go up your nose because it says right on there, don't let it go up your nose. So the thing is, yeah. Yep, I am. Oh, look at it. I caved it all in, melted it right out.
Another.
Ah, dang it. See, this is going to be a pain in the ass because just as I got it hot enough to take the rod, yeah, I'm going to need some. Yeah, it's only 300 degrees. Don't be afraid to just hold on to that. Don't be afraid to just grab that and hold on to it. Is Jessica awake? Yeah. All right, guys. So let's try and do this the right way, huh? Let's start with just a little bit of stretchy stretch. Well, let's go down in here to this one, and we'll make it round. You know, we'll just make it rounder and rounder. And you know, we're stretching this tubing out, and the idea is to not break it. And the reason why I'm blowing air in there is because I'm trying to, let me get you down here where you can see. Maybe this flux will keep that from melting. I don't know. And then I'm just going to try and heat just the, I'm going to heat just the fitting, and see if I can not burn through the aluminum line this time. I'm not even sure that this is a thing, right? Like, I've never seen anybody go, oh man, did you know you can just weld a new end on? So I'm not even sure that this is a legitimate idea. I'm trying to get it hot enough to start melting that rod, but it doesn't seem like it's going to do it. How hot am I getting this thing, Rod? You can do it from 10 feet. 400? It just doesn't look like that's anything that's going to happen, you know?
It's 600 degrees.
I need 600?
You're at 307. You just don't want that blue, that rose one. I think that's what it was.
Because I just got the blue on it. And
Yeah, you got that blue, nice sharp blue right on there. I think
look, I just melted the threads right off of that fitting.
absolutely did.
I'm gonna try and do this. Who knows what's gonna happen? So here's the situation, right? These are inside this squeeze clamp, little just keep it from turning, but this was locked up. So even though I had a wrench around it here, when I put some ass on it, it just turned it in the wrench and snapped it off. So then you saw us try to solder a new end on with some alloy, super internet alloy stuff, and to no avail. And so we did that twice and it didn't work. And this time I just decided I was going to control the burn and use it's hard to focus there, but you get the idea. I just welded this to that line. Now chances are it's going to fracture from overheat here, but we're going to try it anyways because these are irreplaceable. And so we're going to put an insulator between the coil right here and this line, and then we'll use zip ties or these clamps here to keep this in line. And we're going to put it in the truck and see how it goes. So anyways, I'm happy with this repair. We're going to put the grill back in Krystal and we'll keep you up on it. Okay, so you can see when you look down here, you see a couple of tweaks there. So I'm just going to get a hold of these flat pliers and I'm just going to get them straight. Now we're not going to make them so meticulous that you get plier marks in them. I'm just going to straighten them up a little, you know. Once they're a little straight, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead because these things are pretty sensitive to marking them up. Nice. Okay guys, here I am. I'm overexposed as always. We jump into the shade. So we don't have very much battery left. I'm going to try and get this Grilldenser in. We got it repaired. We're going to stick it in. So I'm going to get this in here. And then once I get it in here, we're going to put this bolt in. And then we'll get that bracket in and put that bolt in. How's that sound? So yeah, pretty much one on each side, just like you were saying. This going in right there.
The top one has one.
Yep, right there.
So it's going to be this way.
Yep. And it has a snap? Nope. All right, so that'll hold it. Now we get it. This one's not right, or we need some lube. Let me grab a little bit of that Corrosion X before we put any more in. Just do a little. Any luck?
Yeah, 1,000 times better.
Nice.
All the luck in the world, buddy.
This one will be nice too. So I get a little spritz in there. This Corrosion X is an amazing machine, I'm telling you.
I'm just following the program I'm seeing with.
Remember, I think they were down here.
Yeah,
I think.
we got
Yeah.
nuts for those. So
Yeah, we do have to have nuts for those.
there's one.
Why is
more.
there one more?
Oh, because you're missing two.
Oh, it goes right here.
No, that's a.
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
a snapperoo. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here.
It's not happening.
Oh, it'll go.
Yeah.
We'll put some slider on it. Yeah, put some slider on it.
Bolt right there. What's that for?
I don't know. That was there.
Oh,
I just was like, hey, look at that right there. That's it? I think that's it.
okay. Well, how'd you get these extra dudes?
There's two that I wasn't counting. Oh, this one probably and that one.
You want them on there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why, but yes.
Will you take your side off and then swap out this bolt?
With that long bolt and that. Yep. Yep, that'll do it.
Once you get yours back in, I'll put mine out.
Now, I wonder if this goes up or down.
I just want it to be on, so that way it doesn't get.
I'm guessing it goes up.
It looks like mine looks like it has the.
Oh, you know
damage
what?
up.
1, 2, 3, I don't even know. So it's just going to be on. On is the new black.
Mine goes up. See where it has gone.
Okay, so then mine will too. I think they probably all do.
No, this one's down. They're in the right spots on my side. Anyway. All right, right back to the wall.
All right, guys. What do you think, old Crystal there? She got her grill back on. She's looking mighty fine. We're gonna get Trisha pulled around and backed up a little ways right in here, and we're gonna picture both the girls. Maybe tomorrow we'll or Sunday we'll put Krystal's new steer tires on. She'll be looking mean with those big fat fronts on. Let me know down below. Tell me if you like the way it's coming along. Tell me what you think I should do next. I noticed I got some lights on the top that are bad. If you want me to get some new ones and put them on, or you want me to get the air horns working on this one next, or you want me to put the big tires on next, let me know down below and I'll do it. Thanks, guys.